Welcome to the month of June, Bob, and after this week's garden show, still a lot of frost damage talk.
Yeah, the maple trees, sycamores, a lot of different plants out there took that damage about 3 weeks ago, and now the symptoms are really starting to appear. We're seeing leaves dropping off some of the maples, spotty regrowth on certain types of plants, branches that have died on red buds and other types of trees. So you'll see a lot of damage. Good time to get out there and fertilize those things with something like tree spikes or 12-12-12.
Also some issues with crabapples.
Yes, they're starting to get leaf spot on them, and the leaves will turn yellow and drop off. So good time to get out there and spray those with a systemic fungicide. Probably need to do 2 applications roughly 14 days apart, and that will do a real good job of keeping those leaves healthy and on the tree all summer.
We did also with maples over the last few weeks, and actually is a little bit late, but it is Samara season.
Yes, the helicopters or the seed pods are coming down right now, and they were very heavy, especially on silver maples this year. So you'll see a lot of those, and then over the next month or so, those are going to be starting to sprout along with the elm trees and cottonwoods, which are also throwing their seeds now.
And the biggest talk this week, mosquitoes.
Yeah, they came out with a vengeance, and you can treat them. There's several different ways to do it, but there are sprays out there that contain essential oils, which are non-toxic. They'll have clove oil, lemongrass, and some of those things in them. You want to make sure you're spraying the shrubs and the grass real well, close to dark. It may take a few days for those things to really work effectively, and they'll certainly need to be reapplied after a heavy rain.
And this weekend, very great weather conditions to do some stuff with your lawn.
Yeah, good time to get out and do your weed and feed or the second treatment, which will help control some of the broadleaf weeds, and also good time to start thinking about putting down your season-long grub control. So good time to do it.
Anything else that we need to look into this week, especially with 1 day of extreme heat expected?
Yeah, you really, if you have tomatoes or peppers or any of those kind of plants, it's time to get out there and fertilize those things. Use something like a Miracle Grow liquid fertilizer on them, and you probably want to hit them a couple times over the next week because they're starting to bloom and set their fruit, and they're heavy feeders of nitrogen at this time. Same way with your roses.
All right, sounds good. We'll do it all again next week.
All right, we'll talk to you then.